Play.
Is there any type of weapon common today?
What's wrong with breakfast? Hey, deputy.
You're back.
Hi,
Good to see you back safe, deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
I sure did. Don't you worry. I'll keep my eyes open.
Great. It's up to us to help the Rangers to protect the Freestar Collective.
I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms? Makes my heart heavy to hear that. There was a time he was a great leader and a hero of the Freestar Collective. It's too bad he threw all of that away. Still, it's hard to escape the feeling you cured the symptom, but not the disease. I'm not questioning your bravery, Deputy. What you did was selfless and courageous. But whoever hired the First is still out there. And they might not give up so easily. The whole thing just feels unresolved. A temporary victory at best. Couldn't ask any more of you than that. While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger? In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents. You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new ranger.
Woo! Way to go!
Como dice, as a full-fledged Freestar Ranger, tienes acceso ahora al bien la clase de nave Star Eagle Class, con no registración, fee requerida. 18,000 para mí y el Ranger Spacesuit added. Y go, motherfucker. Ojo ahí, ministro. No quería burlarte de mí.
Cuídate, Maf, cuídate.
La justificadora. Me dieron la justificadora, ministro.
Camete, ven. Oh.
Me dieron la 50 calibres que.
So,
Oye,
full ranger,
Buscadora.
huh? Good for you.
Llegar a la clínica y buscar medicina, que estoy infectado. Luego llegar a la casa de campaña o de campeo y buscar purificador de agua y seguir sobreviviendo. No, lo loco, tú ves loco.
No, nunca, never in the life, ministro.
Welcome to the Rock.
Welcome to Iraq.
You should try Phil Burton's beer. It's
Soy un ranger, ministro. I'm a ranger. La Roca. Soy un ranger, ministro. I'm a ranger. Rawr. I'm a very ranger, ministro. Very ranger.
I wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere. It's because they have little outposts everywhere. Sure, Laredo makes some good. I'm sure I got what you need. I don't do payment plans. You just keep yourself safe. You ask me? Traveling and free Star Collect. Okay. But if you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased. Outlaws? Gosh, don't make me regret. Outlaws? Gosh, just so you know.
Take a look around. Well, all kind.
¿Cuál será el diablo? ¿Qué lío contaban?
The Rock might have some work for some. Like you.
Greetings, Captain.
I've been diving, I've been diving, I've been diving, I've been diving, I've been diving into this space. I've been diving into this space. I've been diving. I've been diving. El ministro, bienvenido a la sala del ministro. El ministro. No porque sea de mala fama te gustaría hacer parte. 11 milímetros. Yo no quería hacerlo, pero me motivaste y por eso lo estoy haciendo. Ando en lo mío, ando mucho comiendo, ando con ministro. Con la lengua lamiendo, rágata, trágata, trágata. Qué regalo de alma que yo tengo. Yo tengo que tener su santísimo. El diablo a loca pesa 11 veces a loca. ¿Y qué tanta vaina que yo tengo en el inventario? El diablo, en medicina tengo yo digo 100 kilos. 318. Advanced Part Corsair. Ministro, you are not in nada.
Pero me baño.
You shower?
Yo bañarme durísimo, lavarme nalga, tú no.
Lavarte nalga. You not in nada, ministro. You're not here right now, man. Ministro. Ministro, ministro, ministro. Yeah. De la tierra del Jalisco.
All clear. Time to land this ship. Ship's good. Buckle up and let's go. Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Kiko, ¿qué significa fine and dandy?
¿Fina qué?
Fine and dandy.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am
fine and dandy.
The results.
Pero yo mirando aquí. Yo no uso esto. Es un mito, ministro. Todo ha sido un mito para nosotros. El mundo, ministro, se ha puesto en nuestra contra. Quiere que nosotros no hagamos nada por la vida. Pero nosotros somos los salvadores de este mundo. Pocas personas se dan cuenta de eso. Por eso nosotros siempre estamos de la mano con el pueblo.
Pero me baño.
En verdad, yo podría montarte todo un teatro con esta voz y darte clases de práctica, clases de acción.
Some of the crew had doubts about
What
you.
can I do for you?
I've
Not
ever
anymore.
feel like disgusting your personal experience with the Crystal Fleet. Why hold prisoners aboard the Vigilance when you could send them to prison? What happened to the key now? Why can't I assign a mission now? Evidence is for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Pick this up from the lock. Penitence, support, and the waving office of the lock server. Got this piece of information on the steering goblin play who was first of the start. Got some solid dirt. I'm still busy. This recording boy.
Más guay bobo, se está poniendo rojo el cielo.
You still there? You seemed like you were about to make a point and then nothing.
Está buena, de caliente.
¿Cómo así, negro?
Ya ves, que yo lo calenté y no... Está bien.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Have any more? I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. Any other fragments? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. That it? Perfect. Taking her out of the running is going to seriously damage the Crimson Fleet's hold on Neon. Even better, that's one less fleet captain and one less ship to worry about. Anything else? That's a hell of a story. Still can't believe Crix ended up being marooned on the Legacy. All that wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it. Can you imagine? I almost feel bad for him. He must have driven the guy crazy. Find anything else? A hot tip, huh? What kind of idiot would dig in their heels waiting for a massive payout on some of the cheapest food in the settled systems? I've seen some strange things on this assignment, but this definitely tops the list. I'll, pass it on to my superiors. I'm sure they'll get right on it. Have any more? Understood. That's right. Since you're no longer undercover, you now have full access to our mission boards, just like other special agents. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't like keeping secrets myself, although I understand the necessity. To that end, if you're in need of anything ship-wise, talk to me, and I'll have our maintenance crew take a look. No more bartering for scraps at the depot. You'll have full access to the best the UC has to offer. Certainly. How can I help you? Let me know if you need anything else. Commander, seems happier. We have you to thank for that. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
We'll be talking about this battle in the history slates.
You deserve a nice long break. However, if you are so inclined, then a dog can supply you with additional work.
You did the UC and SysDef proud. Years ago, the Crimson Fleet killed somebody close to me. I thought about this day for a long time. Thank you.
Having you work with SysDef has been an absolute pleasure.
The mission board should provide you with any intel.
It's finally over. We did it.
Well, Mr. Dirt, your diagnostics check out, so that's good. Reclaiming the key was a long time coming. It's like your station.
People are gonna be talking about this day for a long time.
This was a victory for the entire settled systems.
Renegade.
Having you work with SysDef has been an absolute pleasure.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just dragged a little buddy.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trench foot?
Aquí andamos, gente, ya ustedes saben, activo con la papa caliente.
La computadora.
Yo llego haciendo bulla, pero Mafu siempre vive en una bulla. Pam, 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 pam.
Information, ministro, information.
Tú dices de que information puede informarte ven, pam, 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 pam. ¿Viste cómo es que se le da golpe a la gente?
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
I know it's hard for you, but just get to the point.
Failure to communicate.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Cayó el primer rayo, más.
Yes, we're here. Look at those beautiful stars. Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Soy un puro amor de tango.
Me fascina hacerle trampas al amor. Y eso
Talk to Albert. He's in charge. Been a while since we've had. Guess?
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Esas que asustan te quitan la razón. Fumos locos que navegan entre copos. Eso.
If you're with List, then I'm the keeper of the enlightened. It actually worked. I was wondering if I was just yelling into the void. That message was mine, all right. So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here. What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real. But I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help. I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all.
Ya, callo.
Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
Ahora mismo estaba yo pensando en ti. Hace como un minuto. Te lo juro por mi madre.
Me llamaste con la mente.
Te lo juro por mi madre. Digo, ¿en qué estará el Yuki que no ha pasado por aquí este fin de semana?
Haciéndose una cocoa.
No lo dudo.
No, me he metido gomita y ahora me estoy metiendo una corona. Estoy en qué punto más rico.
Sigue. Who are the 4 families?
The Wens and the Bandas are farmers like me. Jacqueline the mayor and her daughter have some mining operation with dreams of hitting it big. I've tried in the past to get us to work together, but you don't join List unless you have a healthy dollop of obstinacy. The League of Independent Settlers. Good-meaning fools happy to set colonists up in independent space. The promise is freedom. True freedom. If you can fend off all the spacers and pirates the settled systems can throw at you. No arguments here. The spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite and I'll open a secure channel and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational. Absolutely. I mean, don't expect much. Look around. Not exactly swimming in resources here. But hey, good luck.
Godfather is in the on the other side. Two coming from that side, right side. That's one on the left.
El Yuki. El Yuki Yuki, Kiko. Tenemos el Yuki en la casa. El Yuki que viste y calza, papi.
Oh.
Which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Uno se cura. Te lo juro, amigo mío, que uno se cura. Tengo. Reparar el nuevo Communication Satellite. El diablo, son diferentes, son como 5. What the fuck? Por este amor imposible, estaba camino del olvido. ¿Dónde que está el satelitillo, el satelitillo? Yo, que ya compraste Call of Duty nuevo.
Ah, ahorita lo pedí.
Comprándolo ya.
Sí, ya va a abrir ahora ya.
Alvin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. You spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed. All be the status quo footnote in history.
We can meet.
Fine. I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie.
Yes, she.
Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
Go lock the dots.
You're no match for us.
Target's grab drive is offline.
Window.
Nice work. System is fried. Go get 'em. To the grab jump. It's offline. Direct hit to the grab jump. It's off. Not good. Lost the grab drive. Lost their shields. Tragic. His engine is down.
Diablo, lo de Guaviné.
¿De qué tú estás, mamá? Gobernando.
Gracias, negra. ¿Pusiste la cerveza?
Hey, look at that.
Hey, hey, ministro, hey, hey. Bajé con 13. Vamos para allá. Yuki a jugar. Dame un minutico para terminar esta misión aquí. Oíste, que oiga uno también. Ese es otro detalle. Viejo.
Dime, pai.
Que voy para allá en 2 o 3 minutos. Pero no te oigo. Ah, bueno, bebe calentando ahí. Calienta, calienta.
Sí, ya. Voy a buscar la otra corona.
Maldito morifoque, calienta.
Dale, dale, mamá huevo.
Dale que gallo.
Ya le he dicho.
Dale, dale que gallo.
help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet. All the family. She was a real peach about it. So she's in. Has to be her ship, but she's in. I'll come over.
And Alvin, it's good to hear you.
Aw, you're choking me up here. And that's Chandler. Good people. They feel good. More satellites to fix. Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the winds. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit. They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made, we need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact, nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here.
What?
With heartfelt compliments.
Fuck out of here.
But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so. Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon. Listen, I'm not proud of what I did,
But this was my system first. Then Jackie Comes Lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong. But it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or we're just fuel for the spacers. I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. The band is good folk. Well, hopefully. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. But if she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. When my crew first arrived, Albin was all charm and eager to deal. It seemed like the start of a fruitful relationship. But quickly it became clear that he was grifting us. Machines we bought broke down, shipments he hauled for us went missing, and help he promised never materialized. I swore I'd never work with him again. Oh, he's lucky I'm not a vengeful woman. Might be I misjudged you. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm. You think that would cover it? My whole family almost died because of him. 5 times that much. Final offer. And if you think Albin can repay you, you're dreaming. I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain. And I will just be so heartbroken about that. Well, if you're off. I hadn't considered the financial upside of it. Huh. How'd you get so damn cocky? Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
We need to stand together.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up, you've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact? I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. If you say so. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us. A defense pact? Huh.
So is a defense pact in business? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. You convinced Jackie? Now I do believe in miracles. How in the hell did you manage that? I guess there's no need to know how the sausage gets made. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. You got it. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.